Good day to my fellow cadets. So, before anything else, let me introduce myself. I am that cadet Philip Joshua Kang, and I am the principal investigator of the research study entitled Stressors and Coping Mechanism in Online Education Among Maritime Students. So, I am a student of the University of Cebu, taking up Bachelor of Science and Maritime Transportation. In line with this, I am inviting you to be a respondent of this investigation and request you to spare a few minutes of your time to answer this questionnaire honestly. However, you do not have to decide today whether or not you will participate in the research. Before you decide, you can talk to anyone you feel comfortable with about the research. If there are contents of the questionnaire that you do not understand and find ambiguous, then feel free to contact the researcher. Rest assured that all the answers will be treated with utmost confidentiality. So, the purpose of our research is to determine the stressors and coping mechanism in online education among maritime students in University of Cebu Maritime Education and Training Center during the academic year 2020 and 2021 as the basis for the recommendation. So this research will use descriptive correlational method.
Participant selection. We're inviting the 53 participants from BSMT students and 52 from Bismarck students enrolled in the online education organized by the UCMETC academic year 2020 to 2021 to give their responses in regards with stressors and coping mechanism in online education to participate in our research study. Voluntary participation. Your participation in this research is entirely voluntary. It is your choice whether to participate or not. Whether you choose to participate or not, it does not affect your personal identity. You may change your mind later and stop participating even if you agreed earlier, and this will not be taken against you later on. Procedures and protocol. In this investigation, you will be asked to answer a questionnaire that will be distributed through Google Forms containing the questionnaires during your free time. It will be collected after 2 days. The questionnaires can be read aloud and you can give the answer on those items in that you intend to answer. The information recorded is confidential and no one else except the researchers and research advisor will have access to her or his questionnaire. The questionnaires will be destroyed after 12 months. To ensure that you will be able to have a full grasp on the purpose of the study, the proponent will first explain the objectives of the study and the intended benefits of the participants himself.
Duration. The research takes place for 1 month. During that time, you will be asked by the researchers to answer the questionnaire during your convenient time and may submit within 2 days. If you would answering the questionnaire immediately, then it will take around 5 to 10 minutes to finish. Your engagement as a respondent will only take once. Risk. I am asking you to share or divulge your personal information which you may feel uncomfortable answering with. There are also questions which might affect your exhibition for those values, and you may feel uncomfortable talking to other topics. You must know that it's you who will decide whether to give answer to all questions, or you may skip on some questions. You do not have to give reasons for not responding to any question or for refusing to take part in the survey. Benefits. There will be no immediate and direct benefits to you, but it will be a good use for future researchers. Reimbursement. You will not be provided with any payment for taking part in the research. Confidentiality. Because something out of ordinary is being done through research in the educational institution that you are connected with, it might draw attention. If you participate, Other people in the organization and the society in general may ask questions. I will not be sharing information about you. The information that I collected from the research project will keep confidential information about you and your perception that will be collected from this. Research will be put away and no one but the researcher will be able to see it. Any of the information you will have a number on it instead of your name. Only the researcher will know your number information and I will lock that information up with a lock and key. It will not be shared with or given to anyone except my research advisor, Mr. Rojan Gabriel Villa.
Sharing the result. At the end of the study, I will be sharing what I have learned with from the respondents and with the community. I will do this by the meeting first with the participants and then with the larger community. Nothing that you answered in the questionnaire will be started with anybody outside the research. A written report will also be given to the participants which that they can share with their families. I will also publish the result in order that other interested people may learn from this research. Right to refuse or withdraw. You may choose not to participate in the study and does not have to take part in the research. If you do not wish to do so, choosing up to participate or not will not affect your enrollment of Universities of Cebu METC. You still be benefit from the implementation of the University Development Plan. You may stop from participating in the survey at any time that you wish without either you losing right here. Who to contact? If you have any questions, you can ask them now or later. Even if the study has started, if you wish to ask question later, you may contact any of the following. Name of the researcher, Dec Cadet Philip Joshua Kaang, and his phone number is 0956-7324-393. The advisor is Mr. Regine Gabriel P. Villa, and his phone number is 0923-8516-414. And the ethics staff is Dr. Juanito N. Zuzula, and his telephone number is 233-5503. This thesis proposal has been reviewed and approved by the thesis panel of Engineer Alan R. Navarro, which is a committee whose task is to make sure that researchers have properly conducted the study. If you have any question from my panel, please contact the University Research Office.
Part 2, Certificate of Consent. I have read the foregoing information or it has been read to me. I have had the opportunity to ask questions about it and any questions that I have asked has been answered to my satisfaction. I consent voluntarily to participate as a participant in this research. If illiterate, a literate witness must sign. If possible, this person should be selected by the participant and should have no connection to the research team. Participants who are illiterate should include their thumbprint as well. I have witnessed the accurate reading of the consent form to the potential participant, and the individual has had the opportunity to ask questions. I confirm that the individual has given consent freely. Statement by the research person taking consent. I have accurately read out the information sheet to the potential participant, and to the best of my ability made sure that the participant understands that the following will be done. 1. Answer the survey questionnaire. 2. Data gathered will be tallied and treated. 3. Conclusions will be drawn based on the findings of the study. I confirm that the participant was given an opportunity to ask questions about the study, and all the questions asked by the participants have been answered correctly and to the best of my ability. I confirm that the individual has not been coerced into giving consent, and the consent has been given freely and voluntarily.